In this video, I'm going to show how we can use the Remix IDE to deploy a smart contract to the testnet to test it out. So first of all, we need to create a smart contract in the workspace of the Remix first. So I have created, you can click create new file and just name it whatever you want, and then make sure to put it as .sol, so that .sol it stands for solidity, so it marks as a solidity file. And then up here we have the version of the solidity as well as the license. And then next we have the contract. So the contract keyword will mark this whole thing as a contract. And first of all, we have the name. So the name of it is fee collector. And then next we will have some properties of the contract. So I have an address called owner, and then an integer called balance. So for the owner, we will be assigning it in the constructor. So this constructor will activate when the contract is created. So my owner would equal to message.sender. So message.sender would be the wallet address of the user who deployed the contract. And then next I have receive. So this receive would allow the contract to receive and store balance in the contract itself. And then we will also have to mark it as payable and external. And then inside the function, we will just use a balance. So plus equals to message.value. So message.value is how much money is sent to the smart contract. So we will just be adding the amount that is sent to my balance. And then next we have a function. So this function is called withdraw, and then it takes in the amount as well as a destination address. So this would require, so require would be sort of a check in the function to ensure that all these things are true before the function actually happens, to make sure there are no issues that can happen to the smart contract when the function is called. So the first required would be checking that the message.sender equals to the owner. So this will be checking that whoever is sending the withdraw function call is the same person, is the same address as the owner. And then next we have to check that the amount that is getting withdrawn is lesser or equals to the balance. And then finally we can transfer the amount into the destination address, and then after that we will just be minusing the amount from the balance. Okay, now that we have created the smart contract, we can click on the solidity compiler here and then click compile fee collector.sol. And once it's done, you will see a compilation successful tick here. And then next we will go to deploy and run smart contracts. So the first thing here you can see is the environment. So there are many environments you can choose from, including like Hardhat, Ganesh, Remix VM. The one I'll be using is injected provider MetaMask, so that I can use my MetaMask along with it. So click on MetaMask, you can see here Sopolia network. So it verified that my MetaMask is connected to the Sopolia network, which you can see here as well. So if I go to my MetaMask, you can see here Sopolia test network, and it has the account as well. And then I can click deploy, and it will call my MetaMask, and then just confirm. And then once it has loaded the so there is a contract address here which you can copy as well, and then I can open up it, and then we can check the balance. So my balance is 0, and then the owner, so 27AE is the same as my address here, 27AE. We can try to send some Ethereum to the contract and see if the function works. So first of all, I copy the contract address, then I go to MetaMask, click send, paste the address in, and then it's a valid address, and then I'll just send 0.1 ETH to it. Can click confirm. You can see here, so 0.1 contract done. And then if I click on the balance, check for the balance, you can see here the number has changed. So this this would be my 0.1 Sepolia ETH.